What if the UK is about to lose one of its most iconic scientific landmarks? Picture this: a 76-meter radio telescope that's watched the cosmos since the dawn of the space age, now teetering on the edge of oblivion because of a budget decision that feels more like a political gamble than a scientific choice. This isn't just about a telescope. It's about the soul of British scientific ambition. And yet, here we are, with over 100 artists, scientists, and even astronauts begging the government to save Jodrell Bank. Why does this matter? Because when you shut down a facility like this, you're not just silencing a machine, you're erasing a chapter of human curiosity. Let me tell you, the idea that a £2.8 million annual cut could justify closing this place is mind-blowing. That's less than the cost of a single F-35 jet, and yet it's being framed as a savings move. What many people don't realize is that Jodrell Bank isn't just a relic. It's a linchpin in global astronomy. The Lovell Telescope tracks Sputnik, mapped the early universe, and now hosts the Square-Kilometre Array Observatory. If it closes, imagine the SKO headquarters sitting next to a rusting telescope. It's like hosting a Nobel Prize ceremony in a building with no lights. This feels like a betrayal of everything science stands for. The UK has always prided itself on being at the forefront of discovery, but this decision screams short-term thinking. If you take a step back and think about it, cutting funding for something that tracks asteroids, solar flares, and space debris is like ignoring the very thing that could save us. And yet, the government is prioritizing this over the future. What makes this really interesting is the list of people speaking out: New Order, Chris Hadfield, Simon Armitage. These aren't just scientists, they're cultural icons. Why would a band and a poet care about radio telescopes? Because they understand that science isn't just equations. It's the story of humanity reaching for the stars. This isn't just about jobs or research. It's about identity. Jodrell Bank is a UNESCO site, a symbol of British ingenuity. Closing it would be like tearing down Big Ben to save a few pounds. The deeper question here is, what does this say about our values? Are we willing to sacrifice long-term progress for immediate savings? The STSE's argument about prioritizing investment sounds noble, but when you cut 45% of funding for Earth-like planet searches or 20% from Chile's Rubin Observatory, you're not just trimming the fat, you're gutting the future. This feels like a domino effect. If Jodrell Bank goes, what's next? The Event Horizon Telescope? The Next Generation Transit Survey? It's a dangerous precedent. And yet, there's hope. The letter to the Prime Minister isn't just a plea, it's a rallying cry. If enough people demand accountability, maybe the government will see this for what it is, a catastrophic misstep. But here's the thing, this isn't just a UK issue. It's a global one. Science doesn't recognize borders, and when we let one country's greed dictate the fate of a shared human endeavor, we all lose. So I'll leave you with this. What would you rather have? A functional telescope that helps us survive solar flares, or a budget spreadsheet that's 100% accurate? The answer should be obvious, but somehow, it's not. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.